Hey guys, so I had to share with you this information. It's not really information, it's just, well, I guess it kind of is. Um, so I'm kind of regretting the fact that in the summer session that I'm currently in, the end of summer session, which is session B, um, I am taking General Biology 1 and Intro to Nutrition Science together. And I guess when I signed up for both of these classes together, I had good intentions, okay? And it's not like I'm doing bad with these two classes or that my grades are suffering or anything like that, but I kind of regret taking these classes together, and I'm going to explain why. So the reason that I kind of regret taking these classes together is that in both classes, we are doing case studies on diabetes, both type 1 and type 2. And obviously, you can see from a nutrition standpoint why we would probably focus on something like diabetes, because it is a very common disease that is related to nutrition or can correlate with your daily nutrition intake and what you're eating, and all of those things can affect your nutrition. Plus, if you're diabetic, that adds a whole new level of issues into the mix, or potential issues into the mix. Well, in biology, in the General Biology 1 class that I'm taking, we are also doing case studies on diabetes, but we are doing it from a more cellular level, like how it affects the functions of the cells in your body, as compared to on the nutrition side of things, we are doing these case studies and projects and assignments based on diabetes, but from a nutritional standpoint. And so the reason why I regret taking these classes together is because I feel like it's a little confusing. Like, all of the information, it helps that I'm learning the information in two different formats, because obviously I am learning about diabetes on a cellular level, but then I'm also learning about diabetes on a nutritional level, and how your nutrition can affect different cellular functions and things like that. But it's very confusing because it's like I'm trying to separate it for each class, because my nutrition class expects something different in regards to diabetes, because obviously we're not looking at it from the cellular level when we are talking about diabetes for nutrition science. We very briefly went over like the cellular stuff when it came to nutrition this week in my nutrition class, but we went very, very in-depth in my biology class, obviously, because we are learning about things from a cellular level. And it's just very confusing trying to keep all of the information separated so that I can complete my assignments in the way that I am supposed to, simply because, like I said, from a cellular level, I have different things that I need to talk about compared to like a nutritional level, talking about like the carbohydrates and the actual nutrition side of things and focusing on that instead of how diabetes affects things on a cellular level, if that makes sense. And I know that I kind of said that over and over again just now, so I'm sorry if that was really annoying. But yeah, I do kind of regret taking these two classes together. I enjoy both classes, but I think taking them together is a bit overwhelming because it's very easy to get confused. I definitely like the content that we are going over, both in the General Biology 1 class and in the Introduction to Nutrition Science class. I think that it's important information for you to learn, but if you are somebody who easily gets confused or easily gets distracted by little minute things or little minute details, then I would definitely not recommend that you take like a General Biology 1 class and an Intro to Nutrition Science class at the same time, especially if you are going to be doing case studies on diabetes and assignments and projects on diabetes in both classes. Like I said, on the one hand, it does help because I have a much more thorough understanding of things from an overall aspect, but also from cellular level and nutrition aspect of things. I do think that helps, but it's just kind of overwhelming. I am also, just to kind of move away from that for a second, I am also considering changing around a few things in my fall semester class schedule, just because things seem a little overwhelming if I was to take that general chemistry or that whatever chemistry class I needed to take next that I was going to take in the fall, because I am taking such a heavy credit number, heavy course load. I'm thinking about switching out that. So if I do that, I will let you guys know when I get closer to fall semester. I can't remember exactly what day fall semester starts, but once I get closer to fall semester, I will let you guys know what classes I'm taking. I will probably split it into sessions. So once I get closer to session A, I will let you know exactly what classes I ended up with for fall semester session A, which would start in August, and I think it goes until October. And then session B goes from October to December. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I am really struggling this week because in both classes I had multiple assignments related to diabetes, and I had a case study in each class where you go into a specific, like an actual medical record or actual medical case. And obviously, like, confidential information has been redacted from those, but like it talks about what happened in the case and things like that. And so it was very confusing trying to remember which case was for which class. And that's why I said it's hard to take these two classes together when we are focusing on doing case studies and assignments and projects on diabetes for both classes. So anyways, I'm sorry I keep repeating the same information. Wish me luck, because I'm hoping that I was able to keep the information separate enough to do the right case study for each class. But anyways, I am doing well in both of my classes currently. In biology, I have a 100% right now, and in the nutrition class, I have a 97%. This is week 2 of session B of the summer semester as I am recording this. Obviously, you guys won't see this until it's way past. I'll probably be in the middle of fall semester by the time I upload this video, because that is how far behind I am in uploading due to internet issues and just kind of my own personal schedule. But as of right now, after finishing the first week of class, I have 100% in my general biology 1 class, and I have a 97% in my nutrition class, all because I got one question wrong. And it was about rounding, and I totally disputed the grade. So hopefully my professor for nutrition will take mercy on me for that, because with the rounding, we were supposed to be evaluating a nutrition label, and you're supposed to round to the nearest whole number. And so I think the one was like 58.4 was what the number turned out to be. And so instead of rounding up, I rounded down. So I said it was 58 and not 59. And the professor says it should have been 59. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that if it was not 0.5 or higher, you left it at the one below. So it would be 58. Whereas if it was like 58.5 or 58.6, I would have rounded it up to 59. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that is what I remember from math, is that you don't round up unless it's 0.5 or higher. So anyways, just thought I would give you guys that update. That is why I dropped missing one question. That one rounding question dropped me from 100% in the class to 97% in the class. So that's a little bit frustrating and very stressful, but yeah, anyways, just wanted to give you guys that little update. So far, I'm enjoying my classes. Hopefully I can pull that nutrition science grade up, because I hate it when that happens. But anyways, I will talk to you guys next time.